Bah. Whee! Hello, 0 viewers. Or as at least Streamlabs is saying there's 0, but hello. This isn't my normal sketchbook, but I didn't feel like drawing in my actual sketchbook, so I'm just gonna use this. Because I feel like it. So, yippee! Move my mic a little bit. Okay. I have this. I've got this thing. I might wait just a second, because I still don't have any viewers, question mark? I don't know. I can't tell. Because Streamlabs is funky. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before I start doing anything. Actually, in the meantime, I will look for some references, because I want to just... I kind of just want to do some, like, practice studies and stuff. Anatomy and whatnot. I don't know. I just want to find things to draw. I'm just gonna look on Pinterest. Why am I blind? I can't navigate my own phone. Where did Pinterest go? There it is. I can never reorganize my phone because then I will lose everything, but I still do anyway because if things stay the same for too long, I start to lose my mind. But I have a whole board of just random references that I liked. I'm gonna find something that I would like to recreate, which is scary because art is scary. I don't know. I'm looking. Cool. I was thinking about seeing if Leo could hop in VC while streaming, but I don't know if I want to bug him. If he comes in chat, I might ask if he wants to VC while I stream. Because Leo's cool and I'm boring. No, I'm not. I'm at least a little bit entertaining, I hope. Well, clearly not all that entertaining since Streamlabs is still saying I have 0 viewers, but that's fine. I'm gonna just wait a minute. Art is scary. I should have just played a video game. This is fine. This is fine, guys. Everything's fine. I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna like... Ah! My chair keeps getting stuck. I'm just gonna like warm up or something, I guess. 'Cause warm-ups are important, especially when you have bad control over your hands. Just gonna draw without thinking about it too much. No, not this song. It's so overused. Sorry. I wish I could play my own music, but I'd rather not get copyrighted. I have to use... Wait a minute. I'm fairly sure all of this stuff is copyright free, but it doesn't say it in the title. I'm going to click on a different. Either way, it doesn't matter, but well, it does. Does it? I don't know. I'm clicking on this one. Oh, that's nice. Ugh, anyways. Who is this? Who am I drawing? It's my OC cast now. If I can even remember what he looks like. I haven't drawn him in, quite a while. Just the shape of the nose made me think of him. Wow, okay. I was trying to see if I could, turn the camera a little bit, but that failed. Yeah. Cause I don't know, I feel like the angle is weird. It's fine. I'm sorry if I'm still, a little bit sniffly. I keep telling myself I'm not sick anymore, and then that happens, and I'm like, well, am I? I don't know. I'm just vibing, I guess. Yeah, today's been alright. I finally cleaned up my room after it being kind of a disaster for the past 2 weeks. To be fair, it had been a lot worse. There have definitely been worse times than it was, but that's alright. I feel like I messed up this. It doesn't look the way I wanted to. That's fine, because it's supposed to be a warm-up anyway. Maybe, should I, do I have something that I can, stand this on? That might make this a little more... What in the world? Huh? Sorry, I just saw something really weird on my computer. Anyways, hang on. I'm going to see if... Yeah, I don't know. doing that. What in the world? That's so weird. Why is it there? It's alright. Anyway. I'm trying to think if I can just make the angle a little better. It's just a little bit wonky, perhaps. Maybe that's a little better. That's kind of how I had it before. Oh, hello! Hi! I'm kind of just warming up at the moment, because my hands don't like to work. This is an OC of mine that I hadn't drawn in like forever, and may have forgotten how he is even supposed to look, but it's fine. I do have something in specific that I want to, like, not anything specific I want to draw exactly, but I have a silly little new art supply I wanted to show off, so in just a second I will open that up. Also, yeah, this is just a random, like, pad of paper instead of my actual sketchbook, just because I didn't feel like doing this in the sketchbook. I don't know. What are you drawing then? Unless you're just not drawing, but no shame in drawing clowns, though. I think it's endearing. My hands feel so stiff and loose at the same time. It's weirdly, like, uncomfortable. Ooh, character. Hello, bear. I'm just scribbling, trying to get my hands to work. Ooh, sounds fun. Okay, now that I actually have at least a couple people here, I have this that I wanted to try. It was like $3. Not the most fancy thing in the world, but I bought it and I wanted to attempt to use it. I got it at a little, like, Korean store that my sisters took me to for my birthday. Why can't I? Why is it weird? Oh, 'cause it's taped. Why is it taped? Ah! I see now why it was taped at the top. Anyways, oh, that's interesting. It's like, I don't know, the shape of it is neat. But yeah, they didn't have as many, like, actual art supplies as I was hoping. But I did find this, so I I wanted to see. I do have a fountain pen, but it has blue ink, so I thought it'd be fun to get one with red. Please. There it goes. I just think fountain pens are neat. Come on. Work faster. Now. Hang on. Why does my computer keep trying to give me notifications that I don't want? You're so real for that though. It reminded me of I went to like a craft store with my friend at some point, and there's a picture of me somewhere that she took of me just threateningly holding a palette knife, 'cause that's normal. Did I not? Do I just have to please? I don't want to break it. I'm probably just being impatient. Probably. Okay, I might just leave it and then try using it in a second. Perhaps. Why is my computer going crazy? What is happening? Anyways, what's something else I can use? Something I haven't drawn with in a while. Colored pencil, sure. The first one I grabbed, this is green. I guess we're drawing with green now. Don't know what we're drawing, but we're drawing. That's what matters, I suppose. How are y'all doing, by the way? I know Munch already said that they're working on a character, but yeah, 'cause I'm good at talking. Very much. You know, you'd think that as someone who seems to be very good at talking to themselves, that I'd be better at this. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? Pencil sharpening noises. Really don't know what I'm doing. I might as well make this the same character since I keep forgetting what he's supposed to look like, because I've drawn him maybe like twice. Ever. Dude, same. I honestly just like, at least like, not really when it comes to, like, the doodles I, like, do for my videos and whatnot, but, like, I kind of take it in the mindset of that it isn't line art. I kind of just, like, especially when it comes to digital art, I kind of just sketch and then I clean up the sketch. Because I have very unstable hands. So that's just the easiest way for me to do it. Because I despise line art. But, like, when it comes to, like, this, I don't need to sketch. I just do it. I don't know. Also, when it comes to my, like, the doodles that I do for my videos, I don't even sketch them. I just brute force it. I just, like, I guess brute force isn't the right word. I don't know what you would call that. I just do. Might be a little bit insane. But this guy is part of an OC story that I have. I have, like, a few. I kind of talked about him last stream, but this character, again, I like created and then drew, like, one other time, because he's not really the main character. He's kind of the, like, secondary, I guess you could call him. Because I'm incapable of writing men as the main characters. Unless you count, like, my character Sadbox, who I guess is technically a boy, but he's also not entirely human either. Side characters are always the best. I suppose that's true. I'm just better at writing female characters. Most of the time, at least. Probably because I am a woman. That would make sense. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Don't have much of an I was gonna say objection. That's not the correct word. I was gonna say I don't have much of an objective with this stream. I suppose I didn't really last stream either, except for doing that little, like, birthday page. But I guess this looks okay. I'll be honest, I forgot what the rest of his outfit was supposed to be. All I remember is that he has a scarf. Incapable of writing any characters. Oh. I try. Also, I just realized that, although I think it's fine. Is it gonna write now? No, please. Please work. No. Okay. I just unboxed this. What? I just unboxed this like a minute ago, and I'm trying to get the ink to actually flow into the tip, but it doesn't want to. And I was like bullying myself because I remembered I just said that I was gonna, like, actually, like, store it upright or whatever, so that it would actually, or not upright, like, you know, so the ink would go down, and then I just set it over here because I'm competent. Mm-hmm. Totally. I'm gonna grab a different color. I'm going to draw the main character of this because she's really cool. She's the first character I made for this, and I have changed her entire storyline, like, probably 3 times. Just, like, completely overhauled it. So... but that's fine. The jaw does not connect there. I don't know why I made that line. The what? I can speak and say words. I also can't exactly decide what their dynamic is supposed to be between these two characters, because, like, they kind of just meet because they have, like, the same sort of objective in the story, and then they, like, are like, okay, we might as well do this together because it's probably gonna be, like, we're gonna have a higher likelihood of actually succeeding in this. They start out, I guess, as, like, almost kind of like they're working together, but, like, sort of a rivalry that turns into a friendship that potentially turns into something else, but I don't want it to be, like, that much of a focus of the story. It's kind of just, like, maybe more so hinted at than anything else. I don't know. Also, thank you. I'm trying really hard to make content again. I've been feeling so crummy lately, so I'm really hoping that soon I can get back to editing this video that I'm working on now. I'll be honest, this character is a victim of, I designed her first before I came up with the story. So, and I also designed her when I was, like, 12. So she's got, like, a giant burn on the side of her face, because that's totally not a cliche, right? But at least there is actually a story reason for it happening, and it is actually kind of a big plot point in the story. So it's not that bad, right, guys? Actually, I just realized the burn part on her face is actually, like, has turned white by this point, or has supposed to. But I just colored it in. But you know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let the plot while the shippers get shit. Yeah, exactly. I'll just... so that I can, like, it's just more fun that way. So... Okay, listen. I honestly can't remember exactly why I decided that she had that. I think I was just, like... I knew that she was gonna be a fighter of some kind, and I was like, okay, I'm giving her a giant, like, scar on the side of her face, and I don't know where it came from. It's just there. And now it's because she got specifically attacked by, someone who, quite literally ends up setting her on fire. So, it makes sense in the storyline, I promise. But, well, kind of. We're just gonna pretend that I didn't color it in because it's supposed to be like, okay. Let me... Oh, I'm so good at drawing my own characters, guys. I'm so good at remembering what they're supposed to look like. This isn't even in this folder, is it? Dang it, it's not. Where is it? Where did it go? It wasn't that long ago. Okay, it kind of was, actually. Shoot, that was like almost 2 years ago. What is wrong with me? I have no sense of time anymore. Just, where is it? So I can stop going insane. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Here's like a little drawing I did of her at some point. So like the burn part is supposed to be lighter than the rest of her. I feel like I made it weirdly more circular than it's meant to be in this drawing specifically. I'm not entirely sure why I did that. It's like... But yeah, I draw her with her hair, like, up more often. Just 'cause... Well, I say up, but, like, kind of up. Just like the front parts or whatever. This is a great time to also forget what her outfit's supposed to look like. I really want to like work on these characters and their stories and designs and whatnot, because like they're really underdeveloped. And I think it could be really cool if I focused on them, but I've been so hyper-fixated on another story of mine that I just have not done hardly anything with them. I also just realized that this eyebrow is supposed to be, like, weird, because of the... I'm really great at remembering my character. Again, in my defense, I have not drawn either of these characters in a long time. For him, it doesn't really matter, because he never really had that concrete of a design. So... it's fine. Let me check on this pen. Please? No? There's ink. It's just not... Ah! Well... please? YouTube, this is ink on my hand? By the way? It's working, but it's not. I feel like I had the same issue with the other one that I have. But it's like clearly there's ink if I was able to get it on my hand. I don't know why it's still not, like... Am I just bad at this? Oh. Yay! Yippee! Sorry, I keep forgetting how close my microphone is to me. For real, I mean, I know scars, like, can turn white, so I kind of just, like they'll usually start red, and then they kind of turn white. I don't know. Either way, her, again, character design isn't even set in stone regardless, so... How about I draw a character that I can actually draw? I'm gonna turn over to the side. A character that I do actually draw enough to, like, remember how to draw. If I can stop second guessing myself, that is. Although actually I say that, but her design has also, like, fluctuated a lot. I have, like, specific drawings of her though where I'm like, yes, this feels like the most like her. So, like, but then I never actually look at those drawings when I'm drawing her. I kind of just do it. I promise not all of my characters look depressed. She's probably the worst victim of that though, of me making depressed characters. She's probably one of my best written characters, if not my best written character, but I don't know how many people would agree with me on that. In terms of how much effort I've put into writing the characters, she's the best, probably. If I tried to explain the lore, I would not stop talking. So, I would do like a long story short, but it really wouldn't be a short story at all. It would, there's not really a good way to shorten it. I know where her hair's supposed to start. Yes. Because I'm good at remembering things. You guys. She's she is a girl who basically got split up from her family when she was young. Doesn't know. Bruh, this is a perfect time for the music to stop. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, but so she got split up from her family and wasn't able to figure out if they were even alive or not. And then she basically runs away because, like, basically one day her family's just gone pretty much, and so she runs away and tries to, like, figure out what the heck is going on and ends up finding this family. She lives kind of like in the countryside when she's that age, so she kind of just is trying to find someone who can, like, help her or find her family, you know, whatever. But she ends up finding a family that's like, hey, we can take you in until we figure in, you know, like, try and figure out what's going on. But they couldn't find them, like, at all. And it's starting to seem like like the more they look, the less information they're able to find. Like somebody's intentionally like removing the information about this family. She has a younger brother and parents, a mom and a dad. And the family that takes her in have a daughter her age. And so she like becomes friends with her and whatnot, but she's still very distraught. And so she kind of ends up growing very depressed. And then over time, the other girl kind of starts to resent her because she feels like her family pays more attention to her than they do to the girl. So they go on this trip, right? And they end up on like this like nice cliffside, and they're like hanging out and whatnot, and there's like water at the bottom. I think you can see where this is going. Basically, they're there, and there's a moment where other girl is basically like, hey, if you're so terribly depressed, you probably want this anyway. And she gets pushed into the water. I was gonna say smiley face. That's not a smiley face moment, but so she dies? Question mark. This character. And then this part is kind of like I can't exactly explain why this happens to this particular character. It just needs to happen for the plot. But basically, there's this fallen angel, right? Who is trying to escape his like imprisonment. Which is basically his punishment or whatever has been that he's basically stuck in this like void, but it's like cramped somehow still. It's like he's constantly feeling just cramped, just kind of like in this void, and he's just forced to basically feel the effects, like the physical effects of hunger, but not be able to eat and not be able to die from the hunger. So he's just this creature, and not in a very good way. But since she just kind of straight up dies and was already kind of like mentally like not there, and she's like somehow falls between the barrier of life and death. Don't ask me how that's supposed to work. And so this fallen angel is able to somehow get a hold of her and bring her into his like personal hell dimension, basically. And tries to convince her that he knows where her family is. Or like he only says brothers, is trying to convince her that he knows where her brother is, that her brother's alive, and that he can show her if she like goes through all this stuff to like set him free into like onto Earth, basically. And so she ends up like coming back to life, basically, but it's like several years later. And like everything's super different, and she comes back in almost in a kind of like apocalyptic time. And okay, actually, I do have like, there is a bit of lore that I kind of skipped over that actually does kind of give a reason as to why this happens to her in specific and why it happens at all. Is that this is basically a universe where, so like a lot of technology is like first being created, and and her dad was one of the people who like discovered a specific, like, I it's sort of at least lately been inspired by like AI. um and like, so basically the idea is that her dad made certain like discoveries in like technological advances and stuff that led to several years, like kind of like going through the years, basically a lot of technology being like outlawed because that technology basically created some sort of a portal for like I don't know. It started. This is a story where parallel universes exist, basically, and just other, and like where like uh mythologies and stuff are their own universes that do actually exist, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And so this technology being created is like weakening the barrier between different there's not a whole lot of logic behind it. I started writing this when I was like 12 again. So, but basically that happens, and so she's like brought back to life or whatever. And so she's now in this universe that's been like kind of, or not, you know, she's in the same universe, but she's in this world where now that she's like come back to it, there's been all of this technology that has been shut down, and it's revealed to her kind of later in the story after she like gets found essentially by these like two siblings that kind of help her. Sorry, I'm bad at like talking, question mark. It's basically revealed to her that a ton of like government officials have gone missing as well, and that there's just a bunch of weird stuff happening, and that people keep claiming to see things that shouldn't be there, like ancient cities randomly showing up and disappearing in like empty fields or like empty plots of land, and like islands showing up that aren't supposed to be there, and like people claiming to have seen people in like very strange outfits that seem like they belong to a culture that doesn't exist, you know, like things like that. And so she so sorry, I'm like ah. So the deal that she makes with the fallen angel is the reason that she has like horns or whatever when she comes back. The upsetting part is that they don't just appear. They're actively like growing, which causes her a lot of pain. And basically, she has to get to a certain place that is also one of the places that isn't supposed to be there, but is now somehow. That she was kind of like instructed on how to find it. And there's this giant, like, underground cave system with a bunch of tunnels and like a giant, what's basically a giant wishing well underground. Don't ask me. Don't ask questions. That's mostly a joke. You can ask questions. I'm just rambling. And so the two siblings that she meets kind of help her get ready to go on this adventure to, like, go find this stuff, right? And so she goes, she finds this guy that lives there to kind of show her around. And the dynamic between those two characters is fun. It basically becomes, they essentially just become found family. It's just this older dude. He's totally not based off of a friend of mine. That we have a joke about him being my dad, despite the fact that in real life I am older than him. But anyways, what am I? What? I don't know. I'm very good at drawing hair, guys. I really don't like this drawing very much. I feel like it looks weird. Now that I have this one, I'm looking at that one. I'm like, this doesn't look right. One of them doesn't look right. Because I'm incapable of drawing. I have the opposite of same face syndrome. I don't know. Anyways, the place that she's supposed to go to like set the dude free. She has to go to this underground thing. And so she finds she through the clues that she was given, she's able to find it. And the guy that lives there and helps her, like, go down to the place, but he's like, it's dangerous, be careful, basically. Like, you don't mess around with this stuff unless you know what you're doing. And so she does, like, the ritual or whatever. And dude gets set free. Gets set free. And the whole cave system collapses and they have to escape. So this other dude's entire, like, home has just been destroyed. So he's like, what? So that happens. And then she looks back towards the city that she ended up in. And it's just straight up gone. It's just a field now. And so now she's just in the middle of nowhere and doesn't know what the heck is going on. I don't know why I drew her without horns. Maybe this is, like, before they start coming in. I don't know what I'm doing. And so basically the story follows her and this guy trying to, like, undo whatever the heck just happened. And they end up meeting a bunch of other characters, some of which are actually from these alternate universes, and kind of teaming up with them and trying to set things back. And so it's kind of just, again, mainly these two characters going about and going into different the different places that they find trying to chase this fallen angel down who's just kind of causing meaningless chaos that doesn't really mean anything until like closer to the end of the story, where things like start getting really bad and there's like portals opening in the sky and everything is being weird and crazy and lots of things. Also, yeah, this is just a fountain pen I picked up at a Korean store that my sisters took me to. This is my first time using it right now, so I'm just messing around. I do have a different fountain pen, but yeah, they're basically like calligraphy pens, except you don't have to like actually dip them in ink. They just come with little ink cartridges that you can put in there. They're neat. But yeah, it's a kind of convoluted storyline, but I think it's fun. So I guess the main characters you could say are her, obviously, the other dude, I guess the fallen angel's the antagonist. But yeah. And then one of the characters they meet in like a village that kind of just showed up. I'm gonna draw the cave guy. Trademark. But yeah, I've been like more, I guess, focused on this story than the others that I have. So this storyline kind of has the most development. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna pretend that I know how to draw my own characters. Dude, I wish. I'd love to turn this into something someday. I thought about turning it into a game. I feel like a game would suit it. But, yeah. And could be cool, because my dad's a software engineer. Her dad being a software engineer too totally was not intentional. Totally was not inspired by the fact that my dad is. This character totally did not start out as a self-insert. I have no idea what you're talking about. She's also totally, her design totally was not originally based off of an old Minecraft skin I used to use. Because that would be crazy. I would never do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that would make the most sense. Is that the game starts with like it's like calm, but too calm, or like it straight up starts with like a POV of you're underwater. And then you black out and then there's just this thing. I call him a thing because he really just is a thing. Half the time when I draw him, he just like half the time I draw him, I just draw him like this. Like very like stylized and just he's a little bit like he's definitely normal. What? Well, no, he's not, because he's not human. So he kind of can't exactly be normal. But he's a fallen angel demon thing. I didn't give room to draw the full extent of the horns, because he's supposed to have very large horns, but pretend that they're there. He's very yeah, lots of eyes. The eyes can disappear and reappear because that's normal. They're just kind of everywhere. Oh, bye-bye. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Have a good night, or day, or whatever. Oh, wait. I forgot for a second you're in the same time zone as me. Anyways. Ay, 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 ay. Why am I so sleepy? Oh, probably because it's 9. It's not that late. Ugh, I'm fine. That's another character. We have the guy from the village she meets. He's very silly. This dude has a pet opossum. Because yes. He comes from a village that where magic is real. And there are wizards and stuff. And mages and I guess yeah, not wizards, mages is a better word. He looks way more like a child than he's supposed to. This is a grown adult. I don't know why he looks so much like a child. I think I made his, like... I made everything else too big in comparison to his face. And they kind of befriend him because he, like... could know... Basically, they're curious as to if he knows, like, spells or anything magic-y that could, like, banish this guy. Essentially. Oh, I just realized you can't see. I keep pushing it out of frame. Also, to be fair, he is the youngest of the cast of, like, main characters. But I still feel like he looks way younger than I intended him to be. Also, yeah, I said full grown. He's 18. I don't know why I called him full grown. He's really not. He is kind of just a little dude. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Because at the time of the story starting, she's 19. I don't have a canon age for this guy yet. And this guy isn't human, so... well, at the time of the main story starting, so, like, when she, like, gets revived or whatever. I have, like... Let me see. Trying to see if I have... drawing of how I drew that character before. Just like a somewhat recent one-ish. I have this one of him making her eat ice cream. And her being annoyed that she does actually enjoy it. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I have an entire folder for like for art of the characters from the story. This is one of my favorites. Can't see because my camera decides that it doesn't want to work. But Angie and then this guy. Basically, the lawyers, I mean, he straight up lied about knowing where her brother was. The line here is, "I'm a devil, Gato. Who would I be to tell her the truth?" Her name is Gato, even though she has nothing to do with cats. I named this character when I was, again, like 12, and it just stuck. So, yeah, this art is old, but I still like it. Beep boop. A lot of the art of these characters is old. What? I can't words. I have some, like, somewhat recent colored art of Gato, though. My favorite one is one that I actually use for my, like, commission examples, but it's this one, because I was very proud of this one when I made it. Like how you can see the, like, reflection of the camera, but yippee. Spanish cat, yes. She has nothing to do with the Spanish language or cats. But yeah, because I am very normal. This is the face of a normal person. I'm incapable of making a page that doesn't have a really stupid doodle of my persona on it. Ugh. Oh, I hope my microphone picked that up. I just popped my arm like 3 times. What the heck? I'm fine, guys. Ugh, everything's fine. I do. What shall I do? I don't know. Bruh. Well. Oh, I can show y'all this. I got a cute little Kirby keychain. Also at the little Korean store. It's so cute! I haven't actually put my keys on it yet, but I will. But yeah, it's cute, it is, it's so adorable. I also got a bunch of stickers. Because, I like stickers a lot. Maybe. Possibly. Grabbing the new ones. I got these. They have little faces. I like stickers with faces. I think they're cute. There's 2 sheets. And I got these. I like these kinds of stickers. They're really cute. And this was from a different pack. I accidentally picked that up. I've had those for a while though. And then, hang on. Like, not show. I don't know. But these are like, they're like little wax seals. I thought they were so cute because I would like to, I want to write letters to my friends because I'm silly. I love how sparkly these are. I'm gonna steal those. I want Kirby pajama pants. Sorry. Ugh. I'm fine, guys. I love it so much. It's so cute. Anyways, I want to show you all these because I keep looking at them. I sculpt sometimes, occasionally, and I have this little baby cactus that I made last year. I like wearing pajamas. I think they're comfy. But yeah, I made this little guy sometime last year. It'd be really nice if my camera could focus, but it won't. I just think oh, there it goes. Yay! I have this little cactus, so I keep it on my desk. I also, this I just made with like Crayola Model Magic and then just colored it, but I have Napstablook. I made a little Napstablook. Little baby. Baby guy. Boop. Boop. He's just silly. Do I have any of my other creations? I don't know. Most of the time that I've sculpted things, I've sculpted like them as gifts for people. So I don't have most of the things that I've sculpted. I can show them though. Yeah, I have pictures of them. I made this little like tea bag holder thing that you can put like packaged tea bags in for my sister. I also made her sun and moon coasters. It won't. Bruh. I need to like turn down the brightness. But yeah, of course it just does that. Anyway, I can't speak. And then for Christmas last year, so 2023, I made a where the heck is it? I know I have a picture somewhere. Where did it go? Is it not actually? Okay, there it is. I made this little bunny sculpture for my sister. Over the course of like when I was making him, I just nicknamed him Fat Thing, and when I told my sister that, she was very upset. I just think it's funny. I just, I mean it in an endearing way, I promise. I just started calling him Fat Thing because I thought it was funny. Anyways, I also made this little mushroom guy for my friend. He's very silly. I actually recorded myself painting this when I did. Like, when was that? In March of last year. I was gonna actually like edit it and upload it and make a video from it, but I did not because yes. And then for my mom for Christmas, I don't have a picture of it painted, but I made this giraffe sculpture for my mom because my mom likes giraffes. I was very proud of how it turned out. Oh, and I also made a sculpture for my dad for Christmas. It's a little monkey astronaut. Ah, he's so cute. I was so happy about this one too. It's so silly. My dad likes space and he likes monkeys, so I made a space monkey. You know what? I might as well, just because I can. I also the friend that I made the friend that I made the little mushroom guy for, she crochets and she makes me stuff sometimes. She made me this lemon because I have a little bit of an obsession with lemons. I can eat lemons straight up. I like to put lemon juice in like everything, and I just like lemons aesthetically as well. So she made me this, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. She actually made me two. One is small, and I keep it in my bag, and this one I keep on my desk. And then recently she gave me this for Christmas. It's a little jellyfish. And I have a little, like, baby little octopus guy as well. I don't think she made this for me for any occasion. Well, she didn't make the lemon for any occasion either. She made this and she just like threw it at me. And I was like, okay, it's my son now. I should draw, but I don't want to. I'm running out of brain power, and I didn't even draw that much. I'm just still, like, recovering, question mark. I'm not good at just sitting down and drawing for a while, because I haven't for so long. I'm just gonna grab a random thing and just do something. Witness my ability to draw mediocre stars without Should I though? Do I draw a clown? See, sometimes these stars turn out okay, sometimes they are wonky. I don't know. I just, like, art has been so difficult for me, which makes me sad, because it's like, I love art. But I haven't lately. Is it sad that my, like... I don't know if sad's the right word. Is it weird that my, like, default for drawing a character is a side profile? I feel like that's weird. For most people, it's either, like, 3/4 view facing that direction. Facing... I like how I had to do that instead of saying left. I know it. I know I left and right, guys. I promise. Or just, like, drawing straight forward. Facing forward. I end up drawing side profiles. Because I'm mentally insane. I just need to do something. You know? I always have all of the art ideas whenever I'm not drawing. And then I try to draw and it's just gone. I always just end up defaulting to drawing my persona. I feel like... I don't know. It's like I've had so much, like, imposter syndrome over art recently just because of, like... I don't know. I feel like I'm really not that good of an artist as people say I am, because I really don't draw that often. At least not lately, and when I do, I feel like, I don't know, everything just feels so mediocre and just kind of whatever. And it's like, I'm really bad at trying new things with my art, or like totally going outside my comfort zone. I just end up drawing the same things, and then like, I don't know. I'm assuming Poyo Guy means Kirby. So dumb. I don't know why. It's just... Camera. Woohoo. Hello. Thank you. But yeah, just making art is hard. It's like, again, it feels like, you know, why do I even call myself an artist if I, like, have barely been making art? But then it's like, then there's the feeling of like, oh crap, I'm not good at anything else. If I'm not an artist, what the heck am I?
But then I'm like, am I even good at art? And then I need to go outside and stare at the sky for an hour and pretend that life is not real. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like I should be doing these super great, you know, like full body drawings or like full illustrations, and that's not to say that I've never done that, but it's just so rare that I do. And it's like I don't know. I know, like, but it's hard because then when I do, it's like, when I do really put a lot of effort into something, it's not as appreciated as I would hope it would, considering the amount of effort. And so it's kind of like, well, I just do what I can, but sorry, I'm sleepy. It's just, it's like everybody has such high expectations of me, and I don't feel like I actually live up to them, or like high views of me, I guess. And you know, like, I think of my family and how, well, they all see me as this great artist, but I'm like, am I really? I know that I can be, but I just haven't been. I guess is the issue for me, is that, like, I feel like I know that I can, but it's just, I haven't had the ideas or the motivation to really. And it's like, again, when I do have the motivation or ideas, I don't have the time or just the physical energy, or I'm in pain, or something is going wrong. And I also think I've just kind of, like, along with some of the health issues that I've been having, I feel like just generally it's harder for me to, like, physically control my hands, which definitely makes it harder. Oh, thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's just, I've been kind of stuck in this loop of really wanting to improve my art, but, and it's like, it's not that I don't know what to do. I think it's that I do know what to do, but I know that I'm not doing it. And it takes a lot of time and energy that I just don't have at the moment. Because, you know, I remember when I was a kid and I was filling up sketchbooks like crazy. It didn't matter what I was drawing anything and everything, and I was drawing all the time. And I had all these ideas, and it all made sense. I didn't have to think about what I was going to draw, I just did it. And now it's like, I have to actually have an idea for me to actually make something good, but if I focus on it too much, then it's not as natural either. But the stuff that does come naturally feels like it isn't good either. And I'm like, Ah! Like, I don't know. It feels like all my art needs to mean something, and it rarely does when I am just trying to make art to, make art, or trying to do it for the purpose of getting better. It feels like it doesn't really mean much of anything. It's just, I'm just doing it because I feel like I have the obligation to, because I call myself an artist. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of rambling. Sorry I keep yawning so much. It's like I have all these feelings that I want to be able to turn into something. But I feel like I've forgotten how. I feel like my art has just become kind of stale, I suppose, is kind of what it feels like. I don't know. Maybe it's just getting late and I need to stop thinking. I don't know. I'm glad people like my art, at least, even if it's hard to like it myself sometimes. Just, I don't know, I get stuck in a loop of convincing myself I'm really not all that great. Not sure why people like me as much as they do, or my art rather. Because it's just not the way it was when I was growing up. When I was growing up, it's like it didn't matter. I know it, to some extent, it still shouldn't, but it does to me now. More than I really want it to, honestly. And sometimes I'll create something I like. Just have to remind myself that all artists create stuff they don't like. Probably more than they create stuff they do like. That's just kind of how it goes. That you don't have to feel bad about it. Just wish that creativity just in general came as easy to me as it did back then. Maybe someday it will. There's nothing saying it can't. And I don't know, I think doing these streams every so often will potentially help with that. I really liked it last time because if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have just started drawing and then be like, I don't like this, and then stopped and then not drawn anything else. But it was y'all that kind of pushed me to do something else, and I actually ended up liking how it turned it out. Turned it out. Wow. I liked how it turned out. And so I know that it can happen. Sometimes I need a little encouragement to get there, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing with this page, by the way. I'm just doing things. I don't know. Doesn't really have to be anything, I guess. I like the feeling of moving the marker on this paper. It's really smooth and nice. And that's the thing too, sometimes just the sensory parts of drawing are worth the effort of just doing it, even if you don't like what you're making. Sometimes I find that the satisfaction I get from just doing this, filling in little spaces, is nice. Man, I'm really making myself sleepy now. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wow, that didn't bleed at all. I really thought it would. This is still a water-based marker, but I feel like this one tends to bleed more than most of my other ones. Yeah, that's true. That's usually rung true for me as well. It's just, yeah, I only have a small set of, like, I can't count, hang on. 9? Hang on. 10. I have 10. These are the Ecoline brush pens. They have other colors. I've thought about getting more at some point because they're really nice. I think they sell them at like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and stuff. I got them like as a gift a few years ago. So I've had these for several years and they've still held up. Granted, I don't use them just a whole lot, but they're nice for kind of just mindlessly doing whatever. And they're also like super water soluble, so like they're really fun to like blend with water. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like I need to do something to get myself to be more creative again, but I Just kind of don't really know how to get there. It's also hard dealing with stuff with your health as well, because you kind of have to prioritize you know, what you feel is worth using your very limited amount of energy. Some people will call it spoons. You know, what are you going to use your spoons on? You need to be able to prioritize things before you run out of that energy. And so lately art has fallen pretty low on that list lately, so it's another character of mine, little ghost woman. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Yeah, spoons. I'm not entirely sure why that became the term that's used. But yeah, within the, like, disability and chronic illness community, a lot of people will use that word to kind of use as a measurement for energy. For both physical and mental energy. It kinda, you gotta prioritize what you're gonna use your spoons on. 'Cause when you're out of spoons, you're out of spoons. You gotta rest. Yeah. I should probably look that up. I wonder why that's the word used. This is definitely wonky. I'm drawing at an angle. Ugh, I'm too sleepy to worry about it. Just trying to get myself to make something. I'm honestly still not sure why I have 5 viewers. I don't know who is genuinely entertained by this. I mean, I know y'all in chat, but yeah. It's just it's just hard when you have so few and really have to, you know, especially when you have family and chores and part-time job and, well, part-time that's, well, part-time right now, but occasionally it gets closer to full-time hours. And just becomes hard to make time for it. But at least streaming kind of helps me feel at least a little productive. So it doesn't feel like I'm totally just doing it. But like I know that I should draw off stream as well, and I should, even if it's not drawing, if it's painting or sculpting or something. Yeah, I don't know. Can I pick up this cat, please? Thank you. I also noticed that the color on camera does look a little bit different than how it looks in person. It's like my camera makes it look like more of a warm blue. It's a cooler blue in person. Oh, goodness. Ugh. I'm incapable of doing things without getting ink on my hands. I need to, like, get comfortable drawing full bodies again. I also want to start drawing animals again, but I haven't, and it's hard to get myself to I have an entire page in my, like, actual sketchbook that's just, like, hang on. Where is it? It's pretty early in the sketchbook, I think. Good grief, where is it?
did it go? Okay, let's look that early. Where is it? Where did it go? I ask as if it moved. Fairly sure it did not, although I'm starting to question that. Oh. Is it really this far in the sketchbook? I thought it was... Where is it? Am I going crazy? I know for a fact it's in the sketchbook. What? Huh? Hello, welcome back. Dogs. Yeah, dogs. Bottom text. I'm seriously gonna lose it. Where is this page? I want to show y'all my page full of hamsters. I need to show y'all the hamster page. There it is.
I found the hamster page. It's just a bunch of hamsters. Boy, why you so ears? Why you so ears? Why ears so big? This one is my favorite. I love him. He's so silly. He's got a marshmallow. I wanted to learn how to draw more animals, so I just picked hamster and I looked up a bunch of reference images and I drew a bunch of hamsters. They're so silly. Little stupid ones. They're so goofy. Why he's so angry? I love this page so much.
I do have some other animal drawings in here though.
I've got these. Also with some random paper and a leaf and some little tiny flowers. I really liked these drawings when I originally made them. Not that I don't anymore, I do still really like them, but I was very proud of these.
Let me see if I have other... And I have some other animal drawings in here somewhere. Beep boop. Somewhere. Maybe. Where did they go? Again, I'm fairly sure they didn't move. I don't know why I'm asking. I know I have a page. Yeah!
Couple dogs, couple cats. Dogs are significantly more detailed than the cats, but I just think they're silly. Fluff.
There's another page somewhere that's like mostly animals. I seem to be very good at losing pages of my sketchbook. Oh.
There it is. We've got more animals.
Pig, kitties, birds, cat.
Capybara with a plant on its head. And there was this random picture of a bat that was like a specific type of bat that's really fluffy. I don't know if it was photoshopped or if it genuinely just looked like that. But it looked like it was loafing. So I drew what it looked like and just bat loaf, bat loaf. I was very happy with this capybara drawing. I think it's really cute.
I think capybaras are very, very silly. I have a somewhat recent page with some cats on it. I say somewhat recent, but it was still like 4 months ago.
Kitties! I do these at a restaurant, I think. Just some cats.
Unrelated to the animals, but I just like this page.
It's a couple of OCs. I think they're silly.
Oh, good grief.
I seriously cannot stop yawning. I should probably end stream soon. I might stream a game tomorrow, possibly. If I feel up to it, depends. Maybe. We'll see. Because I have several games that I have not played yet that are currently sitting in my Steam library because I told myself I wasn't going to play them until I started making content again. So, who knows? Might do that. I have several. I don't know what game I would pick. I have top 3 options that are coming to mind at the moment are Slime Rancher 2, Superliminal, and Sonic Mania are just the first ones coming to mind. I have more that I haven't played, but those are just the ones I'm thinking of that I have yet to play. I think could be fun to play on stream. Ugh. Yeah. I could see if I could get some friends together to play a multiplayer game. Like Lethal Company or Phasmophobia or something. That would be fun. But I don't know how many of my friends will be busy. I seriously cannot stop yawning. Good
grief.
Yeah. I should probably get ready for bed. Oh, I missed the message from Munch saying that they have page full of capybara. Capybara lip.
Dude, that's one fun thing about having like weirdly shaped things, like fun lamps or figurines or like stuff, is that you can make life drawings fun. Just draw something goofy in a bunch of different angles. And there's your art study. There you go. You know what? Maybe I should do that. If I keep complaining about needing to improve my art, maybe I'll do that. Because I have a bunch of random little figurines and stuff. And like plushies and things. Anyways, I think I will be going now. Thank you guys very much for watching. And hey, stream didn't crash this time. Let's go. So yeah, I'ma go. Thank you for watching this probably more boring than last stream. Not entirely sure why. I don't know how I'm still entertaining. I don't feel like I am, but thank you. Sorry, I can't words at all. I definitely need sleep. Thank you guys again. I will see y'all tomorrow, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But regardless, y'all have a good night or day or whatever. And also, I do have Terraria, so that could be an option. Perhaps. But yeah. Bye-bye!